Raise your hand if you've got your Patty certification. Well, come on in. Let's watch some fights here at the Atlantis. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tail of the tape. It's Manny Pacquiao. He's got a reach of 67 inches, and his height is 166 centimeters tall. So here comes Kid Galahad. He's 5'7" with a 66.5-inch reach.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so...
It's the Pac-Man, 8-division world champion. Should I name them all? Flyweight, super bantamweight, featherweight, super featherweight, lightweight, light welterweight, and light middleweight. He's won championships in each one of those divisions. And here comes the man with the lightning hands. It's Kid Galahad, born in Qatar but raised in Great Britain, and he's got a lot of fanfare in it.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Sheffield, England, here is a featherweight champion of the world, Kid Galahad.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Nice counter shot. Missing with the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A perfect counter shot. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Just see the nerves on the fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
His stamina is off the charts. Going to punch himself out, though. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. How about that time counter shot? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. And there's the bell for round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Imagine being right in there.
So far, the offense has been better than the defense. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That punch land. Did you see that? Galahad is rocked. I thought we were going to see... Whoa, wait a minute. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. And down goes Galahad. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
Shot from the gods.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Stamina is off the charts. Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Galahad is rocked. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in. There's the bell to start round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Catch and shoot. That right hook catching air. There's a counter shot. They exchange punches. Jab doesn't find a home. Whoa, wait a minute. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high. Whoa, wait a minute. Galahad is rocked. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here. Did you see that? Galahad is rocked. And down goes Galahad. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again.
Let's see how they... And there's the bell for round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took an...
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Need to turn this around halfway through.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Don't back up.
This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. That counter shot lands. Unlucky to miss with that jab. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Not a lot of... Hold that thought! Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Galahad is rocked.
We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This one is talk about championship material.
And now you've let him get back into it.
Here comes round 7. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice counter. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny.
Galahad is rocked.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. And there's the bell for round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out.
We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
That's lights out right there.
So time to go celebrate.